What's up, everyone, and welcome to the video today. It is another roster update, and we've got enough silver for another level 350 character. And this week in War, I will be debuting a brand new theory crafted team with the newest member of the 350. So let's go ahead and give it to him right now. That is my man, Marin Tran, in 3, 2, 1, boom! 350. 350 max. So we have Marin Tran over here, and we are going to use him in a special team on Alliance War. And he is going to be super useful with his ability to taunt at the start of the game, at the start of the match. The only thing that is the drawback for not getting it off turn 1 is going to be against the Starks with ice, so that will actually slow it down with Ned's lead, but he will still get things going. So let's go ahead and do some legendary gear farming for that. We'll go ahead and get some farming done. And I'm really excited for this week's war. I feel like I am going to be taking a new direction going forward. And I feel like I'm in a good place. I feel like I'm in a good place for my roster. I feel like the game is in a good place. Eventually, we're going to get our 5th event. And that was in the roadmap that Zynga released in the summer, right before War of the Three Banners came out. And they were talking about a new event. So I am going to guess it has something to do with the blacks and maybe gaining fury as a bonus or something. I don't know exactly, but I have a feeling the blacks are going to be needed for this event. And now on the account, I feel like I'm in a super good place with my teams. I feel like you need to know what your teams are strong with, what they're strong going up against, and what they're weak going up against. And I feel like as the wars pass, I feel like we're like learning so much. We're learning what we're good at, what we're not good at. I do think, and I am going to go on record, I do believe I am going to retire the Starks. I see a lot of issues with the Starks, mainly 2 reasons, and I'll tell you exactly why I'm going to be getting rid of the Starks off my Alliance War team. They will be mainly a Crowns Challenge team for me. If some other mode comes out in the game, then that would be great. But for now, they're weak against fire. And I feel like the blacks are going to become the new meta. And they're going to burn everything to the ground, the blacks, and just take lots of turns. And the Starks do not have cleansing. The Starks have the ability to make ice, which is nice, but they are very vulnerable to fire because they are a slow team. And talking about slow team, that'll bring me to my next point, which is if you are, let's say your alliance says, go to the outpost that says Starks gain 20% health, or all enemies start with 2 ice. You would think that's a good idea, right? But the reality is Stark versus Starks equal timeouts, usually. If you're on the same level and you're facing a meta Stark team with your Stark team, you have to face off against their Ned, who is going to be taunting like crazy, especially with his iconic weapon that is coming out soon. He is going to be taunting all the time, and he has insanely high defense. Now, what is one of the main problems with the Starks is that the main damage dealers in the faction are red. Yes, they are red. They are Theon and Rob, which are the number 1 and 2 damage dealers for the Starks. You cannot get Ned Brittle. Ned is immune to Brittle. So the problem lies in the fact that it's going to be a long match and it's going to time out. So I also don't like playing them. I like more of an aggressive style, more of like going fast and to the point type match. So I think I have a new team coming out, and I'm super excited to unveil this new team coming out. But I think I'm going to bring Fire back. And I'm going to use the Fire team against the Starks. I think that is my plan and how I'm going to go for it. They will be my number 4 team. I have a brand new team, which is going to be my best strength team. I have the Baratheons and I have the Brienne Shield team, which are a super solid punch-up team. However, the Starks are probably going to go bye-bye. I think it is time to retire them, and it's been a while since I've gotten legendary gear. I'm trying to be optimistic and hope that it pops and drops. I mean, the good thing about doing these farms is that you are gaining experience and you are gaining skill books, which is always nice. But the reality is that that's just what happens. What happens is that you don't get as many drops as before. I was on a streak when the legendary gear first came out. I was farming like a madman, and I was getting so much strategist gear, it wasn't even funny. It was just so much strategist gear. I don't even remember how many pieces I got. I want to say 27 or 28 pieces of legendary gear. It was just bonkers. And then it just started slowing down to a crawl, which I think they tweaked the drop rates in the game quite a bit. I mean, people on my server are still posting getting legendary gear, but it is getting harder and harder to get from the campaign. Hopefully they add the Mender and Protector part, because I feel like those are my weakest categories for the legendary gear. I'm really excited about Alliance War this week. I feel like it's going to be a really good experience, and I'm going to be able to test some new teams out. So that should be fun, and it should be good stuff. I hope you guys are having a good weekend, and I wish you the best of luck in your Rob's War event, which is getting easier for me. I mean, Treacherous is not. I'm barely hanging on to Treacherous. But we're going to see how we do. I mean, right now I'm in Treacherous. I'm at 1.84. Oh, this guy is coming in hard. He is 9,000 away. I got to do something to come up with more points. 9,000 points is not... This guy is grinding it hard. And he's got... Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. This is my latest 350 Marin. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I will talk to you all next time. Take care.